Hi everybody, welcome to Live with Chaudhry here in Minneapolis at ASMS 2022. I'm delighted to be joined by Chris Adams from Bruker Daltonics because actually Chris has been an interview of my Chats with Chaudhry series not once but twice actually, and it's great to see him in person now rather than over a screen. So Chris, it's lovely to see you. How are you?
The same, very good, Rizwan. It's very nice to see you as well.
Yeah, I thought you'd be wearing your Dodgers blue actually, just making sure that you're cheering it up, but it's lovely to see you. Now, Chris, before we start talking about the instruments, because we're in the Bruker Hospitality Suite, how has ASMS gone for you so far this week?
ASMS has been fantastic, very busy, but very productive. And most of all, just to see old friends, really.
It's really great to bump into people in the corridors and see them you haven't seen in a long time.
Exactly.
Now, so my first question for you is, Chris, that we're obviously in the Bruker Hospitality Suite. You're standing next to the timsTOF HD. So tell me a bit more about that.
Right.
Why you want to focus on that first?
Yeah, I would like to focus on this first. So we actually just launched this instrument, the timsTOF HD. HD stands for high throughput, and this contains our 4th generation TIMS cartridge. So in this generation, we have much higher ion capacitance within the TIMS cell, and importantly, we can also scan at much higher speed, so up to 150 hertz now.
Right, okay, so give me as a layperson though, having that increased speed and the ion capacity, what difference does that make to researchers and how does it actually help them in their research and development?
Yeah, so I would say there that you can load more sample. So we've tested this up to almost 2 microgram sample loads, so you can load a lot more material, and you still see actually better returns as you go higher and higher loads. And then the scan speed gives you better throughput, right? So therefore HT. So
fantastic. And what sort of core workflows and applications would this be applicable to?
So plasma proteomics, so we're really thinking for translational proteomics. So plasma proteomics, it's a real workhorse, as well as all the things that it's always done. So DIA passive is of course on this, and it's still the premier high quantitative deep proteomics applications you could do.
Brilliant, okay. So are there any other instruments you'd like to talk about?
Actually there are. I would like to talk about some other instruments.
So what was the next instrument you'd like to talk about?
The next one is our timsTOF SCP.
Right, perfect. So viewers, with the wonders of technology, we're going to pause this and teleport over to the next one. So bear with us for a split second. So we're back. I'm sure you didn't even notice that, viewers. So we're now over by the timsTOF SCP. So again, Chris, same question. Why do you want to talk about this?
I want to talk about the SCP because it's 1-year anniversary since we launched it.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We've seen tremendous success. And in fact, now we're working with a company called Cell-in-One, or they make a product called Cell-in-One, where they can deliver a single cell into a proteochip, which already contains the digestion buffer, everything to do single cell proteomics. And then from that single cell, we can move the peptides onto a nano LC with minimal loss into our SCP, which actually has the sensitivity to do single cell proteomics. So, we're seeing fantastic results on this instrument. People who have adopted it are elated with how deep into the proteome at such low levels they can actually go.
That's brilliant. Now, obviously, because it's been the 1-year anniversary, we've obviously got a lot of user feedback in terms of the expectation how people will be using it. So, I suppose my question to you is, one, what's the take-up been since launch? And secondly, are there areas that people are now using it that you weren't expecting?
Exactly. So, maybe that we didn't. Not that we didn't expect them, but we've seen people get really creative. So especially like a lot of people in the biopharma community that are doing immunopeptidomics workflows, it really is delivering on the sensitivity that they haven't seen with other setups. So they're extremely happy. So immunopeptidomics, it would be the one that I would highlight.
Brilliant. And is there anything else you'd like to mention about the timsTOF SCP?
I don't think so. I think that's I think that we caught it.
Fantastic. So, is there anything else you'd like to talk about?
I would like to talk about our bioinformatics.
Brilliant. Well, again, viewers, bear with us for a split second, and we'll just pop over to that stand. Bear with us. And we're back. And we're over with the Pacer with timsCORE. So, same question, Chris. Why would you want to highlight this?
Yeah, so I want to highlight Pacer because we've made major accomplishments. So it's all the real-time searches that we delivered on before, but now we can actually do DIA, passive workflows. We do that with what we call timsDiane. So we can process DIA passive data at the fastest workflows available. In addition to that, we also have timsCORE, which is using that in your DDA data, using the collisional cross-section information to increase the number of peptides and proteins that we observe in our data sets.
Brilliant. And for those people, because obviously we're assuming everyone knows what Pacer is, but for those people not actually familiar with Pacer initially, just give me a very quick overview of what Pacer is.
Yes, so Pacer is
Pacer, yeah.
That's fine. Pacer is a parallel search in real time. So as the data is streaming from the mass spectrometer, it goes to the Pacer box and it's doing the searches in real time. And then as soon as that run is done, the results are delivered to you. So you don't have to wait or anything. And then also some quality control features there too. So you can tell the mass spectrometer how many proteins or peptides you want for the sequence queue to go. And if it doesn't meet that qualification, then your runs will stop, you'll save your samples, you'll save yourself time, you'll know that something's wrong.
Right, so do you use AI or machine learning in this part?
We do. So for the timsCORE, we actually use machine learning to calculate, to predict the collisional cross-section value of hundreds of thousands. So we train the model with hundreds of thousands of data points, and then we now use it, the predictive value against the experimental value for assignment. And that's really the backbone behind timsCORE.
Brilliant. Well, look, Chris, I really appreciate you taking time out. You're a busy show. I know you're a very busy man at SMS, so thank you for taking time out to give me that very quick tour of some of the instruments here in the Hospitality Suite. I know there's a lot more here than we covered in this video segment. So if people want to know more, then obviously they can come to the Hospitality Suite here at ASMS. They can check out the booth on the exhibition floor. If they can't make it here, I know obviously Analytica is going to happen in Germany in a couple of weeks' time. You can go to that if you're any of the European viewers here and you're thinking, hey, I'm not in the States, but I'd like to check out these things. They will have a big booth, I know, at Analytica in Munich. But for those people who can't make any of the shows, where else can we get more information?
Yeah, you can go to our website, bruker.com. We have specific web pages for Pacer or the SCP or the HT or the timsTOF Pro 2. So if you are still at ASMS, we would love to see you here in the Hospitality Suite as well. Thank you, Rizwan.
Well, Chris, Jenny, it's been lovely to see you. It's you're a pro man. Seriously, I need to do more interviews with you. It's so natural. So there you go. I hope you found that interesting. Please check out the Bruker Hospitality Suite if you're here this week. Check out their website as well. They've got loads of data and really great articles as well. So it's not just about the product itself. They've got all the app notes and various other articles there as well. So check those out as well. So Chris, thank you very much. Enjoy SMS. Viewers, thank you for watching. Until next time, stay well and stay safe. Bye bye.